Give me the Bible, star of gladness gleaming, to cheer the wanderer lone and tempest-tossed. No storms can hide that radiance peaceful beaming, since Jesus came to seek and save the lost. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible when my heart is broken, when sin and grief have filled my soul with fear. Give me the precious words by Jesus spoken. Hold up faith's lamp to show my Savior near. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, all my steps enlighten, teach me the dangers of these realms below. That lamp of safety o'er the gloom shall brighten, that light alone the path of peace can show. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, lamp of life immortal, hold up that splendor by the open grave. Show me the light from heaven's shining portals, show me the glory gilding Jordan's wave. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Break thou the bread of life, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst break the loaves beside the sea. Beyond the sacred page, I seek thee, Lord. My spirit pants for thee, O living word. Bless thou the truth, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst bless the bread by Galilee. Then shall all bondage cease, all fetters fall, and I shall find my peace, my all in all. Good afternoon. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday, or just a wonderful day in general. And I hope that everyone can get some use out of the video. We don't know where CJ's at. And yeah, I don't know where anyone's at. Yep. Well, our mine shaft for the day, as we probably better just jump right into it. Our mine shaft of the day is Proverbs chapter 27, verses 17 through 22. Through 22. As iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. Whoever keeps the fig tree will eat its fruit. So he who waits on his master will be honored. As in water, face reflects face, so a man's heart reveals the man. Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied. The refining pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, and a man is valued by what others say of him. Although you grind a fool in a mortar with a pestle, along with crushed grain, yet his foolishness will not depart from him. Proverbs 27, 17 through 22. We start off down this mine shaft with a very popular verse. It's used quite often, to my knowledge and awareness, and it's a really good verse, and it stands to be very, very true. It says, as iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. When you're how do I want to put that? In the same way that iron sharpens iron, when your knives get dull in the kitchen for cooking, you gotta go get a knife sharpener. And to very many extents, we have what's known as a sharpening iron. And what you do is you run the blade of the knife along that, and it helps hone it real quickly so that you can keep on cutting. And it's supposed to be a really fast way to get a nice edge back on your knife as you're working. And so in the same way, a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. When two people sit together and they talk and they chat about things, they build each other up. They strengthen each other. They sharpen each other. And in the same way, when they discuss two things, their iron sharpens each other. They're sharpening each other, broadening each other's horizons on the topic, understanding more about what they're talking about. Just in the same way that iron sharpens iron, so does a man. A man sharpens his friend. man sharpens his friend. Nugget number 1. Be a person sharpener. Strive to be that person there who helps sharpen his friends. And you'll notice that when you do so, you'll start getting sharper as well. Be a person sharpener. He continues and says, whoever keeps the fig tree will eat its fruit. So he who waits on his master will be honored. It's a really simple idea, but it involves patience. And patience is something that can be hard to come by for many people. But the idea behind it is, if you're the one that is taking care of the fig tree, you will eat the fig tree's fruit. Pretty simple idea. When you take care of the fig tree, you're going to eat its fruit. You're going to get its reward. Hello, Sister Carol. Facebook just blew your cover. I hope you're having a wonderful day, sister. But if you're the one who is taking care, if you're watering it, pruning it, adding the right fertilizer around it, if you're taking care of the fig tree, you're going to eat its fruit. And so in the same way, the person who waits on his master will be honored. This is the person who takes care, who waits on him like a waiter does. Takes care of his master, goes up, addresses his needs. The person who's always there taking care of his master will be honored. Eventually it will come. It's a patience game. Nugget number 2. Be patient and take care of things. Just things in general. When you take care of them, they last so much longer. They give you the reward when you take care of them. We have chickens out in the back. Not a massive amount, but when you take care of the chickens, they give eggs. When you take care of your animals, they give benefits to you. They do things for you. But you have to take care of them first. Otherwise, they're not going to last. Or they're just not going to be there for you. Be patient enough to take care of things. In verse 21, we jump down to the blacksmithing or, jeweler's side of things. The refining pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, and a man is valued by what others say of him. He compares the refining pot and the furnace with their desired produce, or whatever you want to say, the thing they work with. And he compares them to the man and his value. The interesting thing about silver and a refining pot is with silver, you have to bring it up to a certain temperature. And silver is never pure, not to my knowledge. It's always full of other metals and always full of debris and dirt and other things, etc. As I recall, they can't extract silver in a pure form. So, to counteract that, they put silver in the refining pot in the crucible, and they smelt it. They bring it up to a nice hot temperature and make it a liquid. Then they add in a certain component that brings some of the dross or the impurities to the surface, and they skim that up, and there they just pulled out, all the nickel or etc. There's various other metals within the silver, and they got to repeat this process over and over again. Hello, Gloria. It's good to see you, sister. I hope you're doing well. But they have to do this process over and over and over again. They got to heat up the silver, add in something, I don't remember what it is, and it changes between which step you're on. And that separates the mixture from some of the impurities, and they got to skim off the impurities. And it's a long, drawn-out process. Good to hear it, Gloria. Good to hear it. And he compares the refining pot and the silver, the furnace and the gold, to the man and his value, by what others say of him. And where did that train of thought just go? Yep. It totally just left the station. A person's reputation is very valuable. A man is valued by what others say of him. I'm sure we all know or are in knowledge of a person who everyone says, he's a very bad person. He does this and this, and he did this and that, and he does this and this. That man is forever overshadowed by his reputation, what the people say of him. That man can be a thief and a robber and walk around town, and everyone says, well, stay clear of him. People gain certain reputations. We need to make sure that ours is a good reputation. We need to make sure that no matter what people say of us, they only have good things to say. And if they were try to say bad things, no one would believe them. That's the type of reputation that we as a people, as a person, need to have. A good reputation, a solid one. Nugget number 3. Strive to have a solid reputation. That determines your value. And our final nugget in our final verse for the day, which I included just because it's mildly humorous. Though you grind a fool in a mortar with a pestle, along with crushed grain, yet his foolishness will not depart from him. I love the mental picture that is displayed here. You throw a fool in a mortar, and you pestle him along, and you try to smash it, and you're trying to grind the foolishness out of him. With crushed grain, yet his foolishness will not depart from him. And what it would appear that he's saying is, it doesn't matter what you do, to what extremity. A foolish person, someone who refuses to learn, will not learn until he has changed. It doesn't matter if you throw him in a mortar and a pestle. It doesn't matter. He will not learn. That foolishness will not depart from him until he decides to learn. So our final nugget, I think this is our fourth one. Don't spend time trying to crush the foolishness out of a fool. Don't spend time trying to crush or mash the foolishness from a fool. Alrighty, nugget run through. Where did I start? Okay. Our first nugget comes from verse 17. Strive, or be a person sharpener. Sharpen your friend. Sharpen your buddy. Be a person sharpener. Nugget number 2. Take care of things. Have the patience to do so, because they will take care of you in the long run. Take care of things. Nugget number 3. Have a solid reputation. Make it firm. Make it strong. Have a solid reputation. And nugget number 4, our final one. Don't. What is it? How did I phrase that? Don't spend time trying to crush the foolishness out of a fool. It will not work. And there we have our nuggets for the day. Hey, Sean, good to see you. Well, y'all, thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your shovels and your pickaxes, putting on your headlights and hard hats, jumping in the minecart with me. It was fun, and I appreciate it. Till we meet again, God bless you all. Stay safe, stay strong. Love ya. Bye-bye.